Today we're going to be making some carnivore diet beef jerky. So, I've made this about 3-4 times. I've been doing this carnivore diet business for about, I don't know, pretty much all of 2020. And this is one of my favorite treats. So, you want to get I use white oak pastures. This is the bottom round. You want to get like a pretty lean-ish cut of meat. I mean, this has fat on it and stuff, but whatever. It doesn't matter a ton. Don't use like brisket. Bottom round, like shoulder, butt, that kind of stuff is good. So I've had this defrosting for a little bit. You see the meat good?
Mm-hmm.
It's really easy. You just all you need is meat and salt and a dehydrator. And you want a sharp knife. You want a really sharp knife for this, so that it slices those nice thin pieces, and you don't get stuck on the little ligament, fat bits, and stuff like that. Got a nice knife sharpener here, so sharpen it before you do this. So you kind of slice it however you want. Depends what kind of strips you want. I think what I want to do here. I'm going to cut it in half and then start. So see, when it's a sharp knife, you can really notice it's cutting easily. Dump that blood in there. Yum, 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 nutrients. Alright, so you want to try to do it against the grain. I'm not really sure why. People say to do it like that. I don't know. I just kind of do it whatever, but that's the conventional wisdom. You'll see. It'll be good. Kind of just start slicing. You want to apply a lot of pressure when you slice down. Make sure your finger's out of the way, so like get it, touching the tip of your finger here, and make sure all 4 of them are there, and then you can with comfort push down hard so that you don't get like a little bullshit half slice, and you have to go back and do it. Depends what kind of length you want. Like you can flip it over and start. Oh, that wouldn't be as good. Kind of just, if you get a little piece, I mean, it's whatever, it's fine. It'll just be like a little piece that you have when it dries. I'll show you guys what it looks like when it's dried. If I was like trying to make professional beef jerky or something, I would probably trim all the fat off. But if you're doing this carnivore diet, you know how important eating fat is. So I'm not going to get rid of any of the fat. When the jerky comes out, a lot of the pieces are going to be like just pure lean, which, when you're eating jerky, taste-wise, that's like exactly what you're looking for, to be honest. If you like a really thick piece like this, you can keep it, it's whatever. Or you can kind of like butterfly it. Just be careful, I'm not going to do it. Because I don't mind it, but you can. Alright, I'm gonna call that a day. Okay, so we have our meat here. We're gonna put it all in a bowl, and we're gonna salt it. So this is Redmond's real salt. I've used pretty much only this and the pink Himalayan salt. I like the Redmond's real salt. It's got like 60 different minerals in it, and they get it from a dried up salt lake, like an ancient salt lake in Utah from before there was plastic. So there's no like microplastics in it like there is in sea salt. So I'm kind of just doing this. And jerkies, you know, people like salty jerky. I like to salt it. I mean, the whole like origin of this kind of food was preserving meat so you could take it on a ship or something like that so it wouldn't go bad. And salting food and dehydrating food is like the OG preservation. So, you know, salt that shit and dehydrate it. Stay true to your ancestors, bro. It's gonna smell bloody. That's good. That's good. Genghis Khan drank mare blood, and you can too. We have it. Okay, so yeah, dehydrator. We got one. This one's a gift. I use it for meat and mushrooms. They all work pretty much the same. It's just a series of wire racks with holes to vent at the bottom here. Top has a fan and a heat element. Goes up to whatever degrees. Blows the hot air down and through out of these holes with the moisture. So we're gonna fill up this rack now. I believe last time I used all of these. So we can start at the bottom. You got a little fat from last time. It's cool. I'm not gonna wash it. I'm gonna space it out nice and evenly so there's air circulation all around, but you'll be fine no matter what, because just let it run long enough and everything's gonna be dry. And when you're drying it, just a couple times throughout the drying process, move the top rack to the bottom, kind of like shuffle it, because the closer to the heat element the meat, the quicker it's going to dry. So if you just turn it on, let it go, and don't touch it, it's gonna come out some drier than others. So when we turn this on, you want to let it go until the meat is fully dehydrated but not so brittle that it's cracking. If you kind of like break one halfway and you have little white fibers, that's a good sign that you're ready. Extract. As far as what temperature to dry at, I'm on the fence. I'm still playing with it. We know that heat degrades fats, so I try to not do it on too high of heat, but I mean the highest this goes is 160 anyway, so it's not like you're gonna nuke this or anything. I got like a really fat piece here. I'm not gonna do anything about it though. We'll see what happens. It'll be fine. I actually kind of like how the fat ones turn out. It's kind of like almost got like a slight chew in the middle still when it's all dried out. So it's like outside crisp, inside very slight little bit of moisture still.
Like a good cookie.
We got our perforated meat tower. Just put this on top. Ooh, it might also be good is when I put the salts in there. I don't use fish sauce anymore, mostly because histamines. But throw a little fish sauce in there. That can give it a nice umami. So this has no on-off button. You just plug it in. It turns on. It's 4:50 right now. 4:50 p.m. Monday. I'm gonna put this in. So there's no way. If it was like noon, I might put it in at like the highest temp to like try to optimistically finish it. But I won't. There's no way. So I'm just gonna put it in. I'm gonna go a nice little 145, even 140, and let it go till we head to bed at like 8. And when we go to bed, it's gonna turn down all the way down to 95. And then in the morning, see how they're doing. Probably in the morning, come up, bring it back up to like 145 for a little bit, and probably be done about there. All right, so we'll check back in the morning. Alrighty, so it's like 9 p.m. We started around 4 in about 5 hours. Let me show you a little update. We've been going at 140. So here's how it's looking. So we've still got a lot of moisture in there, but it's definitely jerking up. Definitely jerking up. Kind of do a little swapperoo. That was the top, put that on the bottom, do this, and then do this, bottom on the top. Put it back in. And turn that down to 95 overnight. Why do I do that? I have a feeling it would get like too crispy, too overcooked if you left it on high overnight. That's basically it. I'm also not super thrilled about leaving hot electronic stuff unattended, so lower is a little better. That's pretty much it. We'll check back in the morning when this is all wrapped up. Alrighty, so it's 11 a.m. now. Started this at like 4 p.m. yesterday. Let's mosey on over here. So we're gonna peek in here, pop this off. Here's how we're doing. You see it good? You got a good view there? I mean, just kind of go from up top. See? Some might call this overdone, but I like it. See? She's got those white fibers going on inside. Very nice. See how those nice thick pieces came out? Still just a little moisture on the inside. It'll have a little chew, but it's nice. I'll just fold it over. See? That's the jerky you want. And let's see how much 3 pounds of jerky, 3 pounds of meat produces in the jerky department. And it's satisfying to, when you get like a big piece, right? Kind of just gonna break yourself off a piece, like, ah, yeah, I'm just gonna take this. if you're really a fucking creature, you can sprinkle these with salt again. You could even do a different kind of salt. Like you could sprinkle it with like pink Himalayan salt or whatever. If you're on this carnivore shit, fun thing you can do for flavor is get smoked salts. You can get like applewood smoked sea salt, cherrywood smoked sea salt, shit like that. Adds a lot of flavor. Or you could cook on a Traeger. You don't want to make that your primary cooking method though, because it's not the healthiest to have your food bathed in a bunch of little particles of burned shit. And then into the bag, you want to put a nice pillow pack. Shit, put 2. Keep it nice and dry. And it's still meat, so I would keep this in the fridge. Just eat it out of there. We're gonna take this to the hospital. This is gonna be my birth snacks. I'm probably gonna double bag this because these have pointy edges, so you don't want to, you know, poke a hole in the bag. I'm gonna double bag this. There you go. Just looking for the bag. There you go. That's how it's done, son.
That's it?